Howdy partners, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a concept that could completely revolutionize our lives on the frontier, a train company DLC for Red Dead Online. Now, I know what you're thinking, we've got trains in the game already. But what if I told you we could own them, run them, build a whole new empire on the rails? Stick around, because we're about to map out what could be the single greatest update in Red Dead Online history. Picture this, you walk into the station master's office at Flatneck Station, but this time, you're not just buying a ticket. You're buying the whole operation. For a hefty sum of gold bars, you become the proud owner of a fledgling train company. This isn't just a new role, it's a new business, a new lifestyle. You'd start with a humble, maybe slightly rusty locomotive and a couple of basic cars. Your first task? Getting it operational. This new business would introduce a whole new set of mechanics. You'd have to manage your train's resources, coal for the engine, oil for the moving parts, maybe even hiring an NPC crew. Imagine having a dedicated engineer and a fireman who you could customize and upgrade over time. Your company headquarters, which you could establish at any major station like St. Denis, Valentine, or Ansburg, would be your base of operations. Here, you could accept contracts, manage your finances, and plan your routes across the 5 states. The core gameplay loop would revolve around contracts. We're not just talking about simple deliveries. Think bigger. How about high stakes? Passenger transport? You'd be responsible for getting wealthy socialites from St. Denis to a gala in Blackwater, on time and in one piece. This would mean defending your train from rival player gangs and opportunistic NPCs who see a moving treasure chest. Success would mean a huge payout and a reputation boost. Failure? Well, let's just say the Van der Horns won't be happy. Then there are the freight contracts. The Cornwall Kerosene and Tar Company needs a massive shipment of oil. Moved from the Heartlands to Ansburg. This would be a multi-stage mission. You'd have to oversee the loading of the volatile cargo, plan the safest and most efficient route, and fend off attacks from competitors trying to sabotage your delivery and steal the contract. These missions would be dynamic, with random events like track blockages, rival train ambushes, and even federal marshals conducting inspections. But what really elevates this DLC is customization. Your initial locomotive is just a starting point through your business hub. You could access a brand new workshop here. You could spend your hard-earned cash to upgrade your engine for more speed and power. You could add armored plating to your cars to better withstand attacks. You could purchase different types of wagons, a luxurious passenger car with a fully explorable interior, including a bar where your posse members can hang out, a secure livestock car for those long cattle drives on rails, or even a mobile stable car to transport your favorite horses across the map. And let's not forget the aesthetic customization. Imagine decking out your locomotive in a custom livery, with your crew's emblem emblazoned on the side. You could choose different paint jobs, from sleek black and gold to a rustic, weathered look. You could even change the sound of your train's whistle. This level of personalization would make your train truly yours. A rolling testament to your success and a symbol of your power on the frontier. This DLC would also introduce new competitive elements. Imagine Railroad Baron Free Roam events, where multiple player-owned trains compete to deliver a valuable payload to a destination first. It would be a chaotic, explosive race across the map, with players trying to derail each other, hijack the cargo, and fight for control of the tracks. This would bring a whole new level of dynamic, large-scale PvP to the world of Red Dead Online. The business could also have a passive income element. When you're not actively running a contract, you could set your train on an automated passenger or cargo route, generating a steady, albeit smaller, stream of income. This would require you to hire a reliable NPC conductor to manage the route while you ray off hunting, fishing, or partaking in other roles. But be warned, even these automated runs could fall prey to bandits or rival players, requiring you to race to your train's defense. This train company role wouldn't just be for solo players. It's designed with posses in mind. The owner would be the tycoon, the shot caller. Your posse members could take on specific roles during missions. One could man a Gatling gun mounted on a defensive car. Another could act as a sharpshooter from the roof, and others could ride alongside on horseback. Scouting ahead and repelling borders, it would be the ultimate cooperative experience. A true test of teamwork and strategy. Imagine the emergent gameplay possibilities. A rival posse derails your train in the Grizzlies. You and your crew have to hold them off in a desperate firefight amidst the wreckage, while one of you attempts to repair the track. Or picture a stealth mission where you have to quietly decouple a specific carriage from an enemy player's train in the St. Denis rail yard without alerting their guards. The stories we could create would be legendary. This DLC would breathe so much new life into the map, making the railway lines more than just a means of fast travel. They'd become contested territory, arteries of commerce and conflict. Stations would become bustling hubs of activity, where players meet to form alliances, plan heists, or simply admire each other's custom locomotives. It's a concept that builds on the existing world, enhances multiple styles of play from PvE to PvP, solo to group, and adds a layer of depth and progression that would keep us engaged for years to come. So, what do you all think? Is a train company DLC the update you've been waiting for? What features would you love to see? Let me know all your thoughts and ideas down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into what could be, make sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell, so you don't miss our next Red Dead discussion. Thanks for watching, partners, and I'll see you on the trail.